Hello, welcome back to Rock Valley. See there, those rocks? They're in the valley. That's where the name comes from. So I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it looks like nothing of importance. I'm just working on this intersection here. I really like to make things look as clean as possible. It's like I hate those awkward like angled turns where, well, anyways, just awkwardly angled stuff. And I hate too how on these raised roundabouts, um, if you don't use the circle, like when you're placing the stuff, if I don't use that circle there, because underneath the circle is a support, if I don't use that and I use something else, it will make a support, which doesn't seem very cool, because maybe I want to do something underneath there, which I can't do if there's a bunch of stuff in the way. A bunch of supports, extra supports that I don't need. See, oh, and those, I don't like those. If the ramps look too steep, just get rid of them, redo them. Because it's like no ramps, on ramps or off ramps or anything look like that in real life. So I'm not gonna make it look like that on here. Especially something as simple as that. Oh my goodness, I forgot. This becomes incredibly complicated. I spend forever trying to figure this out. How to get things from there over. See, I want it to go a certain way. Anyways, this intersection becomes just ridiculously confusing after some time, because I don't do it here. I just mess around trying to get this one thing to work. I don't remember if I do or not. Maybe I should pay more attention when I'm editing this. If you can't tell that I edit, I do a little bit. See, some of the shapes it comes up with are ridiculous. It's gonna go backwards to get there. I don't know. And those, I don't like those angles where it just doesn't seem natural. I don't mind an S curve or anything, as long as it's a smooth S curve. Yeah, I'm picky. Beggars can't, well, I'm not a beggar, so it doesn't matter. Well, again, still no results from the election. Maybe by the time this goes up, there will be more. No official results. I guess Biden has declared a victory, and Trump is suing in places. And I hate the intellectual dishonesty of people on the left who just lump all of it together and say they're saying count all the ballots in some states, but then in others they're saying stop the count. And then of course on places like Instagram, which I've been on more, but it's frustrating, and not even because people are dumb. That's not the best. That's a really bad way to say it. So I guess I'm not I'd have no room to talk if I talk dumb like that. Anyways, it's not so much that, it's just the constant, every single post, even ones that have nothing to do with the election, have the little thing underneath of it saying, hey, if you want election information, check this out. No, I don't care. I can't, and of course, right now, I can't think of an example of the being totally unrelated to the election, but still being flagged as election information. And hey, go to the Bipartisan Policy Center, which isn't super bipartisan, I guess. But go there and check out accurate election information. It's like, give me a break. Anyways, so on Instagram, of course, I see the just, it's amazing the crowd that Soledad O'Brien, that her comment section brings. It's amazing, that crowd. But anyway, I just see a bunch of them going off and saying, no, they just don't want to count people of color's ballots. It's like, no, that's not it. Not quite. It's like, oh, well, it's just racist. They just want to count the white votes in Arizona. It's like, that's the only reason why they want that, because it's all white people. It's like, give me a break. No. They want valid votes to be counted. In Arizona, was called very early, despite having, I don't know, almost 20% still to count. And it was close, and it was getting closer. I guess the race was getting closer every minute. Not every minute, of course, but... So I just... I get lost very easily. That's why I'm not very good at this. I'm getting a little better. But the election... Oh yeah, everybody just says it's racism. It's racism. It's like, it's not. It's not. It's not racism. Okay? And I have people in my family who, you know, are just going nuts because how could so many people... How is this not a deal breaker? How is Donald Trump's racism not a deal breaker for people? It's amazing that there's so many people who are just okay with racism and white supremacy and all of his corruption and stuff. It's like, you don't give any examples. Okay? You're supposed to know all of this. It's very clear. But here's the other thing. How do you reconcile that it's simply racist and fascists and bigots and homophobes, all of those, it's all of those who voted for Trump. But he gained ground amongst almost every demographic except white men. The dreaded white man. Are they all racist? Jesus, I can't record these. My daughter, she just will not leave me alone for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. It's because she's racist. No, my daughter's not racist. It's just crazy. I can't believe some of my family are falling for it. Falling for this, oh, well, that's just whiteness. Whiteness can transform and morph, and all these people are white supremacists because they vote for Trump, even though they're black and Hispanic and not white. Anyways, do the things that I always tell you to do. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and hit the notification bell if you want to hear more of this BS. Because I've got lots of footage to go through and nothing on my mind.